Hi, so it is 1 a.m. and I'm recording this, so, no intro, we're just gonna go into it. Jack is an attack fire water unit. His max HP is 4,604 and his max attack is 4,431. He's luckily one of the event participation cards, so you don't need to bother with the gacha if you want him. But we'll talk more about his build guide in a minute or two. His spell 1 is Fire Shot and his spell 2 is Water Shot 2. Jack has 2 skills. Attached to his spell 1 is a minor HP regeneration for 3 turns. It shows up at level 5 and it doesn't grow from there, it just stays the same. And this is the same case with his spell 2 skill. At level 5, he has a tiny damage boost to caster for 1 turn. His soul buddy is Ace with a moderate HP boost. So, building Jack. First things first, in order to make him permanent, you'll need to clear the event story. And if you haven't watched my event guide yet, know that this event was kind of weirdly hard to clear when it was running over on JP, so just keep that in mind. I hope Ian makes it easier, but right now I just don't know the numbers. Jack will need 1 Gallicator specific to this event in order to be groovied. He'll also need special event items to raise his spell levels. To max out all of his spells, you will need 315 pink fairy bells, 292 purple, and 286 white. Like I mentioned, this event can be kind of a grind to get through. If you can only pick 1 spell to max out, I would go with spell 1 because it has a healing skill attached to it, and we all know I love healing units. Or you could just get both spells to level 5, it's your choice. I'm not your mom, I can't tell you what to do. Silver is an SR attack water fire unit. His max HP is 5,773 and his max attack is 5,237. He's the SR freebie for this event. His spell 1 is Water Shot and his spell 2 is Fire Shot 2. Silver has 2 skills, like Jack did. For his spell 1, at level 1 he has a minor damage boost to caster for 1 turn. At level 5, it's a moderate boost and it stays that way. Over on his spell 2, he has a tiny evasion boost to caster for 1 turn at level 5. At level 10, it upgrades to a minor evasion boost. His buddies are Jade with a minor power boost and Ordo with a moderate HP boost. So like Jack, Silver will need some special items for building. But before we even get to making him stronger, you'll need to make him permanent. You'll need to clear the event story and then also collect a total of 1,000 hairpins to make him permanent. I mentioned this over in my guide video, but I'm really hoping EN lowers the requirements because I was honestly scrambling to get him when this event first ran. And I know I wasn't the only one, but these were the numbers in JP, so this is just the worst case scenario. Now, for grooving, he'll need 3 Gallicator that are specific to this event. And for spells, you'll need the new pink, purple, and white fairy bells. To fully max out both of his spells, you'll need a total of 450 pink, 456 purple, and 572 white. Unlike Jack, I don't really have an answer on what to prioritize when it comes to building. Yeah, evasion is hella useful, but I personally feel like it's less reliable than healing. I guess my advice would be build whatever you need in your current teams. If you need higher damage, go for spell 1. If you need evasion boost, go with spell 2. So Ace is our gacha SR. He's an attack water flora unit. His max HP is 7,629 and his max attack is 4,633. His attack is around average for both SRs and all cards, but his HP is below average in those same categories. He's available via a limited time gacha banner. He won't be coming back until we get a rerun of this event, if we get one, so if you want him now, this is really the only time to get him. His spell 1 is Aqua Wave and his spell 2 is Leaf Shot 2. For his spell 1, he has a tiny damage boost to allies at level 1. At level 5, it upgrades to a minor boost and it stays that way. His spell 2 has a minor damage boost to caster at level 10. His buddies are Jack with a moderate HP boost and Silver with a minor power boost. As an SR, I'm not going to spend too much time talking alternatives, I don't think it's really needed, but that said, he's still a gacha unit and it might be hard to get him. I'm having flashbacks to trying to get Apple Palm Sebek over on JP for the first time. Anyway, comparable SRs would be Ceremonial Robe Silver and Labware Jade. Ordo is an SSR attack Flora Fire Water unit. His max HP is 11,196 and his max attack is 6,396. As you can probably guess, compared to other SSRs, his HP is below average by about 800 points, and the attack is above by 300-ish. I know the HP thing sounds very disheartening, however, he actually has the highest HP out of any attack SSR. Ordo's spell 1 is Forest Strike. For spell levels 1 through 9, his spell 2 is Fire Shot 2. At level 10, it turns into Flame Blast 2. And when we get it, his spell 3 is Water Shot 2. He has 3 skills. For his spell 1, at level 1, he has a minor power drain on foes for 1 turn. At level 5, it's for 3 turns, and at level 10, it's a moderate drain for 3 turns. For his spell 3, at level 5, he gains a minor HP restoration skill for 3 turns. At level 10, he gets a minor damage boost to caster for 1 turn in addition to the healing. Ordo's duo magic partner is Silver, who also gives him a moderate HP boost. His other buddies are Riddle with a minor power boost and Jack with a minor HP boost. So, alternatives. There are some options and luckily they're all other attack cards. If you're unable to get Ordo, my suggestions for alternatives are Dorm Uniform Rook, Birthday Boy Trey, Gallicator Jamil, and School Uniform Trey. Rook is a very solid alternative. He and Ordo share the exact same spells in the exact same slots. They also both have HP regeneration and damage boost. And Rook is also in the standard pool, so you can get him at any time. However, they have no buddies in common, and they do have one skill that isn't shared. Trey is another solid alternative. He might not be in the standard pool like Rook, but this banner gets reran every year on Trey's birthday, so there's at least that. Now, Ordo and Trey have the same spells for the most part. However, they're in different slots, and some things change. They both have Forest Strike, but Fire Shot 2 is Ordo's spell 1 and Trey's spell 3. And because it's spell 3, it doesn't change, whereas Ordo's does. For the water spells, it's the opposite. They also have some shared skills, but they're in different slots, and sadly, Trey's missing that HP regeneration skill, but still, they're pretty close. Jamil and Ordo both have Forest Strike and Fire Shot 2. However, like with Trey, we've got the whole some spells upgrade and others don't thing going on. Jamil's Fire Shot never upgrades like Ordo does. Other than the spells, really the only plus is that Jamil also has a damage boost. This Trey is doing his best. He has Fire Shot 2, which does not upgrade like Ordo's. He has a Flora spell in his spell 1 slot, but it's Leaf Shot. He also has a damage boost skill, but like Jamil, that's his only skill, and the two share no buddies. I really love these cards. They are just so pretty. I really hope I get Ordo. I didn't get him over on JP, so I'm hoping I will get him this time, but I guess we will, we'll find out. I am scared. Once again, thank you everyone for watching my videos. If you would like to support me beyond liking and subscribing and all of that, I have a Patreon and I also have channel memberships. If you like live streaming, I live stream over on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. But yeah, thank you guys for watching my videos and I hope they help you. Bye! Shameless plug over.